Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. So excited to be here with you today. Start the week off with you. It's Margaret Banstery, your heartfelt CFO. I am super, super stoked to be here with you. We changed from Wednesday to Monday. A lot of our following has been asking for Mondays with Margot. I am so, so, so grateful that I get to share these lessons with you. Over the weekend, it was a Jewish fast, and there was a lot of meaningfulness happening in the religion. And it was really, really nice to feel that connectedness to the religion. Basically, over the weekend, it's called Tisha B'Av, where the Jews, or to our God, Hashem, we fast for about 24 hours where you don't eat. And it's a really, really meaningful day. And it was nice just to kick back a little bit, even though the not eating obviously is quite difficult. For me, it's a lot about the water and getting headaches and feeling lethargic. But at a point, it just runs you and it's all good. So, how is everybody doing? If you are here live or on the replay, I would love if you checked in with me. Please say hello. And I am, looking forward to sharing tonight's topic with you. Uh, a lot of our business has been and is been around this topic, around helping clients catch up on their bookkeeping and really knowing their numbers. And most of the time, people just want tax returns done, or they're coming from a loan perspective, or they're fought with partners. But I want you to listen tonight, or if you're listening to this on the replay, and take it from a strategy point to be in love with your numbers, always making profit, and feeling like things are on your side and business is working for you. So, in case you are new to my channel and this is the first time you're listening to this, I have been rated top CFO strategist multiple years in a row, and I help thousands of entrepreneurs and real estate owners of all sorts of levels gain control of their numbers and financial confidence. And what I'm known to do is help people really get in control, and not only just confidence, but just ease, grace, and flow around it so that profit comes in beyond your wildest dreams. And I've known for these few things that I happen to share, which is being a financial interpreter, business therapist, and a strategy whisperer. So just not your typical accountant. And I can share with you is that some of my clients complain when I share this because they're concerned that I give away too much strategy. And those are left for our one-on-one clients. But what I will say is that there's always more to the secret sauce with working together. And anyways, with jumping in and on that topic, I'm sharing it from a concern perspective because after seeing clients for so many years around cleanup and always not having enough money, don't want to spend enough money, why I wanted to share why this is not a one-click fix, not a one-stop shop. It's not a undermined activity, and it really is involved in multiple different levels. So if your books feel off, they probably are. And QuickBooks Cleanup isn't just fixing numbers, it's the foundation of your business. It's basically a place to go to find out what's happening in your business. Now, most of the time, people leave this for another day, another month, another year, and me included. Lots of times that I do that, believe it or not, because I could do a lot of this stuff in my head, but actually having QuickBooks that you can run the reports of are a whole different way. So what we're going to cover today is this QuickBooks cleanup. What does it really include? Common issues hidden in messy books, why DIY or rush cleanup leads to bigger problems, and how proper cleanup unlocks better tax savings and strategic growth. Alone from the process, it brings profit, money in your pocket without doing more. And I want to say that again. Always, 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 when I do this for clients, it always reveals more money, and it always gives strategic growth. Basically, it's your keys and your clues to your next steps. And by having the better tax savings, it's not leaving you wondering, it's leaving you not in that gray cloud, it's leaving you in that blue cloud or that nice sunrise type color where you just have the money and cash flow to do what you want. It's not taking from Peter to pay Paul, or it's not finding another strategy on how to make money or cover your kids' tuition or rent. And I say this because I've lived a lot of these. I've done a lot of these. It's not just doing it for my clients. I live and breathe them myself, that I live basically tax free and I live on strategy. My strategies grow, not my doing and forcing and pushing and forcing and making things happen. It's the strategy that grows, that you want to know where you're going beyond your number. If your number is 2 million, you want to go to 4 million or 40 million, whatever the number is. That's what you want to do. So this matters because books are the source of the truth. And a lot of you are like, I don't want to know the truth. Maybe you don't. That this live is not for you. This live is for somebody who wants to know what their truth is, make a lot of money, do it with less force, more ease, more strength, less strength, and just ease, grace, and flow. And if they're wrong, what happens is it's incomplete. Your taxes, your profitability, your planning, and your confidence. And the confidence is the biggest thing that I get to coach our clients through, because when your confidence is low in business, you're not bringing in the profit, you're going home sad and all sorts of things to your family, and that's not really what you want to do. So what I want to say is that when money matters to you and you stop making it the enemy, it becomes easier on how to bring it in. And not only easier to how to bring it in, but it's also about how you want to bring it in and with intention. And your intention will grow, not your stress that can or does deplete. So QuickBooks Cleanup is not just clicking to reconcile. It's not dumping in the bank fees and calling it done, or just merging it with your online banking and calling it done. It's not backtracking during tax season and hoping for the best. We got to put more effort to that, right? When you get up in the morning, you're putting on effort in terms of like what clothes you're choosing, or at least most of us are, right? And, of those sorts of things. So it's more intention to the clicks, reconciling. It's, with the bank feeds, it's organizing your expenses. There's so much that goes into it, sitting on the right financial statements as well. So what does it involve? A lot of it I was just saying mixed in with that slide, but let's see it alone. Rebuilding and correcting the chart of accounts, right? How often do we want to know what we're spending on something and we have no idea where the dang it is, right? I can't tell you how many clients, when they come in, the chart of accounts is all over the place. Versus you go into the chart of accounts, you want to know what you're spending on apps, done. You want to know what you're spending on construction, outside services, different building of the phases, all of these things, done. Sorting and categorizing historical transactions, reconcile each bank and credit card, matching books to reality and not assumptions. That's the big thing. I actually think, going back into the years of my career in real estate, I really think sometimes that people like to fight more and to hold on to the grudge than to really get clear. And what I encourage you is that your energy is the source of all profit. And the second you let go of that and dip more into that and really work with that, there's so much that could happen. So here are some of the common problems that we find, and maybe you can add to it. Duplicate income, misclassified expenses, missing reconciliations, owner paid not tracked properly, tax estimated completely off. The bottom two are probably the top that comes in, and I want to explain. So tax estimates are completely off because the books are probably anywhere from 2 to 6 years behind. On average, clients come in 4 years behind. And the ones that come in not behind, that their books are reconciled, it's usually a DIY in this industry. It's not something that people want to keep on because they want to keep their profit. But here's the thing. There's room in the profit to do both. It doesn't have to be either or. It needs to be both. And I guarantee you that when you do both, there's room and room and room beyond the room. So the more that people talk about in this industry, in this world, it exists. Now, owner pay not tracked properly. So what does that mean? It's that you're probably just taking money as if it's like a piggy bank for you, or you're probably just drawing money using the business to pay your credit cards, or your kids' bills and these types of things. But these are the problems that you're never going to know where the business is going. So when you need a loan, the books are basically junky that we can't work off of. So why this impacts is taxes and strategy. You're overpaying on taxes. So now it comes the end of the year and we need to estimate the taxes, right? So all of these extra things are happening. And it's kind of like, how do we do the numbers when all of these extra things are going on or didn't happen to help you pay the right taxes? And some people, I actually think they just enjoy paying instead of knowing. And kudos to you. So miss write-offs, can't forecast properly, lose confidence in your numbers. So I start to think that missing write-offs for people is almost like a pipe dream, and they focus more just on holding the problems and the problem upon the problem of the problem of the problem. But business is really this simple, is that when you lose confidence in your numbers, you're not going to be able to forecast. You're not going to be able to have your write-offs well, and you're definitely going to overpay on taxes. So let's just make it easy, flip the script, and work on one at a time. You can't plan from future. You can't plan your future from the chaos. So let's plan from a grounded place. So what the clean books look like: confidence at tax time, better decisions on growth, clear profit margins, easier team delegation or CFO level strategy, and peace of mind. Let's work from a place of peace, not from a place of chaos. If you're in a place of chaos, what we do is in our CFO sessions, we get to the place of peace, we get to the place of clarity, ease, and growth so that you can do all of the things. You can have confidence at tax time. You can make better decisions. You can have clear profit margins so that you can do all of these things. But without that, what happens is that all this hard-earned money, you're just basically throwing it away. And it's like, there's no reason even to earn it. So somebody who has like $1 million practice versus, let's say, like a $5 million real estate practice, the $1 million one could have just as much profit if you were doing way less because of their intention. Cleanup isn't just about being perfect. It's giving yourself the clarity to lead, grow, and breathe again. And I can't say that again. I have this partnership where they're just completely at odds. Actually, a lot of them are, unfortunately, and they're just in so much tensionness. And, you know, even with helping them and them getting to a place of what they want to know, participating into the process was also like a whole thing. Now, it's not just the numbers, it's the mindset and the actions around it too. And without the mindset and the actions, nothing will change. That same grid, that same gray block is still going to happen. So I invite you to talk strategy with me so that no matter where you are on that, let's find the gaps, let's fix the chaos once and for all. And the cost that it's costing you will help you pay for the services where it's basically for free. There's nobody that pays for services that didn't get the return by the results. I guarantee you this. And what I will say is that if you implement this on your own, let me know how you're doing. And I invite you and I challenge you that those DIYers listening to this is to schedule the call with me so that I can help you, and let me know what you're doing, because I'm always curious how people are doing this without help. Because even myself, I use my team for help. And when I use myself for my team, when I use help for myself, I'm like so freaking grateful, because it takes a village. And what helped me get here is not going to help me get to my next goals and my next goals and my next goals. And I want to help you with your goals. And I'm rooting you on from here, no matter where you're at. I thank you so much for listening. I cannot wait to see you on the call with me. And I look forward to talking to you soon. And come with me every Monday night so that we can talk about this and keep on sending your topics. Talk soon and book the call with me today.